If you're an agent and you're tired of guessing what to post, tired of chasing leads that never answer, and tired of hearing just use AI like that's an actual strategy, this video is for you. So here's what it's going to do. I know what your week actually looks like. You open your Instagram and you post something, or maybe you stare at it for about 10 minutes, and then when you close it, it goes away and you never got anything done. Then a month goes by and you haven't posted anything at all, and you haven't followed up with your sphere, and your only leads are probably something from last year, or maybe even not at all. But here's the deal. That's not you. That's not a you problem, right? That's a system problem, and that's my forte, and that's what I specialize in, is building systems for agents that are both creative but manageable by time. And I fixed it here for you today, and I want to deliver the system so you can do it too. I built a free tool that takes everything that top agents already do, local SEO, referrals, partnerships, follow-up, and turns it into a full, complete business plan specifically for your market in about 10 minutes. It's not generic advice. It's your city, your niche, and your actual time that you have available now. I've been running into a lot of agents that don't have a lot of time, or rather aren't full-time, but they're still producing a lot in real estate as far as closing deals and how to scale that. And then this is how you do it. So I'm going to show you exactly how it works in this video, including the parts that tell you when you can actually expect your first lead, and then how you can expect and when you can expect your first closing realistically. But first, if you want this system for yourself, it's completely free. Link down in the description. Click book a call with me. We can dial this in for you as well. But the mega prompt for this system will be down below in a Google Doc. You can just grab it and go from there. But if you need help, please book a call. I'm happy to jump on for 1 hour, and we'll dial in your Claude systems to make sure that you are using AI correctly, because majority of people are not. So here's what I'm going to cover: the exact 6 things in this system built for you, the one pain point I think costing you the most leads right now, and how it actually predicts when you'll start seeing your results, not just hoping for the best. So pain point number 1 is inconsistency. You've probably started a content plan before and posted for about 2 weeks and then quit. So here's the truth. Nothing was supposed to happen in that first 2 weeks anyways, right? Referrals, those move fast. Content is slow on compounding. So most agents quit right before the channel that was actually going to work starts working. And this system tells you that up front, so you're not just kind of flying blind in this whole thing. And now pain point number 2 is you don't actually know what to do each week because you're not capable, right? Because nobody's ever broken it down for you in your market, in your niche, in your time available. And this system does that automatically. You will fill out the 5 lines. That's all you have to fill out about your business. And in your hands, within 10 seconds, and it's a 30-day dollar for dollar plan that you get absolutely free thanks to this exact AI system that you can build yourself. Pain point number 3, and I really want to be direct on this one, is you probably have been told just use AI by 50 different people in this week. And, that's great and all, but honestly, it doesn't mean anything if you don't actually do anything with it. So in this system, it's the accelerant. AI is the accelerant. It's not going to replace you. I'm not trying to build a clone of you. And every single price or piece of content that you do requires you, the human, and that's going to really crush it in today because everybody's going for these AI clones and no one's doing authenticity. And honestly, when you mess up, that screams human, and people miss that. People want the human connection. So pick up the phone and just start freaking posting all about yourself. But otherwise, use this system and it'll help you out. But in the video that you're gonna see just right here in this video, later in this video, we're gonna jump to and actually build this thing out live. So I want to show you exactly how that looks and generates and gets you all the numbers. I walk through basically if I'm a brand new agent or if I only have 1 to 3 hours a week, how it will generate me leads and closings. So pay attention to that. All right, so here we are in Claude. If you don't know how to set up a Claude project, it's very, very simple. You simply just go to projects. You can create a new project and start there and title it, your real estate team. and describe your goals. I have a whole video on how to set this up properly, how to add folders so you can expertly get data into your Claude project. It's kind of like you see here on the right hand side. I got algorithm folders, I got market data research, how to go after things on YouTube and Instagram, specific neighborhood details, and my brand identity kit. Also, my client avatar is all in here. So I highly advise you to take care of that before you start anything else within the Claude project. However, I've already done this exact system and lead generation setup block here previously, just because I've been using this a little bit in my um, uh, real estate business. If you don't know, I've been in business for about 16 years and just recently relocated to a brand new market. And I'm using social media and AI to generate 100% of my leads. However, the nuance is I'm building a small team here in Huntsville because, well, I don't want to go and show houses anymore. I've been doing this a very long time. And honestly, time is one of the most important things that we have. And with having a family and young kids, I just want to be home. So that's what we're doing. But nevertheless, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start this basically fresh, and the prompt for this will be down below, and you can just copy paste it, and Claude will ask you the exact systems and the exact questions that you want to generate. Now, I would highly advise you that you go through the prompt on your own and make sure that more or less fix the nuances to work for you. So here's what we're gonna do. Go back to my projects and we will click on my Huntsville Realtor team. And then we're in chat mode, not co-work. Co-work's great. It will do a lot of stuff for you. But we're just gonna put this in straight chat mode because most people know how to use chat mode. You'll paste this prompt, hit go, and that's it. So here's what's gonna happen. This Claude is gonna go ahead and research everything that this prompt entails, creative marketing. And so the whole point of this system is to get you free leads without costing you any money. So everything you can do as a human, mind you, on the back end. So having AI do a lot of your back end stuff is great, but having AI also help you with how to be the most unique agent in your current market is also a going to be a superpower here because everyone's going to AI. And what people don't understand is the humility and the authenticity is what's going to shine through. So I've been testing several different things on Instagram and YouTube specifically and delivering them in a very designed and specific way to make sure that I am testing out my theories and they are proving to be true. So authenticity is working. And honestly, if you have any ability to do what's called yapping, or if you yap on videos, I'll go ahead and do another yap tutorial, but yap style videos on Instagram talking about a controversial relocation subject, specifically a controversial relocation subject, is going to yield you a ton of engagement. Which ultimately, if you have the right CTA and you have the right call to action and the right lead magnets, that will generate you a ton of leads. It's working for me now. So here's what we do. So if Claude's got this all figured out, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to ask me the setup questions. These setup questions are within this prompt here that you can see on the screen. So that is this section here. So what I'll tell Claude is ask me the setup questions. Ask me the setup questions. And then what it'll do is it'll go through and find those setup questions to ask me to get some details on what I'm doing. So there it is. So what do I like to focus on? My niche, well, I'm going after relocation. And how competitive is your market? I'm going to say it's highly competitive, just like most of ours are, or at least we think they are. And have you stuck with marketing habits consistently for 90 days? I don't know. Let's just say I'm unsure. So now it's going to walk me through, and this entire system is basically more or less a real estate coach that you can use as a brand new real estate agent or a seasoned veteran to increase your bottom line to ultimately move the needle in your business, whether that be from, you know, 5 deals a month to 10 deals a month or 0 to 5, whatever it is. This system will have your back, and it's very, very well, cost effective because it costs you absolutely nothing. So here's what it still needs from me. In your own words, my current audience, how many past clients do I have, Sphere? I'm going to go ahead and give it up this information, and then we're going to cut back to the answer it gives me, just so I don't bore you guys. All right, here's what I told it. I told it 16 years in the business. I moved to a new city where um, I know no one. Not now one. No one. So I'm more or less starting from zero, no lead source. I'd like to use social media and short form video, long form and short form video to generate leads. And I have 1 to 3 hours a week to work on this. So send that off. It's going to look through the prompt, and will essentially just give me exactly what I need to do. It's basically putting together a full data plan based on my current knowledge. So when I develop this prompt, what it is going to do is give you the actionable steps that you need to take every single day, and base it not just off what everyone else is doing, because that's the problem. AI will generally base everything off of what everyone else is doing, but this goes niche specific, and it goes down into your neighborhood specific. So here's what we got. What should we build first? Timeline, honest prediction before we commit. So this will tell me how long until leads go. But let's just say no, I'm a self-starter just like majority of you are as well, and I want to get going. So a full zero budget plan, size for 1 to 3 hours a week. That works perfect. I only have 1 to 3 hours a week to work on this thing. I content would be great, or magnets, but let's just get down to the business of it all, right? So what this will do then is go ahead and build me out a 30-day implementation plan. And you can see right here, it's going for my specific market. When you download this prompt and you build this project yourself inside Claude, and like I said earlier, if you need help with this, just first link in the description, there'll be a phone call, or sorry, a Zoom link that you can schedule up with me and get things squared away. But what this is going to do is going to look at my market specifically and give me what proof points I need to talk about in order to build the authority in a local market. And as you saw, I made this think that I have zero influence in the market. I'm brand new. Let's just call it day zero. And I only have 1 to 3 hours a week. If you only have 1 to 3 hours a week to work in real estate, and you better be systematized and dialed in, because those 1 to 3 hours need to be jam packed. Ideally, if you just spent 3 hours a day, would be great. So 15 hours a week, you'll be set. Majority of people will be able to produce a high level of real estate here. So here we go. My 30-day plan, my $0 budget plan for me, Alex Volare Group in Huntsville, Madison County relocation. That's my thing. So week one, activate what already exists, plan what doesn't. So reactivate your out of market sphere. So I don't really have a sphere here. So I can just send a quick anybody that I know and I meet here, like the people that help me move, the realtor that helped me buy my house, any HVAC people, think outside of just friends and family, even go to your neighbors, optimize my business profile, right? So AI can find me as far as when people search, shoot these videos. Week two, this is very easy stuff. Now, if I gave it, let's say I had 15 hours. Okay, so say I have 15 hours a week. Let's scale, and I want to close my first deal in 30 to 45 days. You got to be a little bit realistic here, because ultimately we got about 30 to 45 day escrows, right? So ideally I would need to get a client today or within the next 2 weeks. So that's bumping up my work schedule, meaning instead of 1 to 3 weeks, 1 to 3 hours a week, which is absolutely nothing. This is bumping up to 15 hours. So essentially 3 hours a day, or 3 days at 5 hours. Wow, I can do math. How about you? Public math is hard, isn't it? Uh, this will boost everything and help me scale and learn. But the key I want you to understand is when I say, let's scale and I want to close my first deal in 30 to 45 days, this is going to generate a plan to make that happen. And the majority of people that I talk to don't understand what it takes to actually get the deal closed and what they need to do on the daily, weekly, monthly, hourly, minute basis to get a deal under contract. It's easy to mill around, but like I said, don't try all the salsas. Just stick to the one. Do this for 90 days and assess from there. Even 60 days, if you want to do that, 60 days is fine because ultimately you're going to find exactly what works for you within honestly 2 weeks, but 60 days will allow it to come back and compound back to you. So first priority, 15 hours a week. Week one, surface alone, already in motion. That's what we're doing here. We're building the plan. We're going to build our magnets. And look at it gives you the time slots, how long it's going to take, and exactly what to do each single day of the first week, second week, so on and so forth. So there we have it, guys. If you want to get this system, just click the link down below and this thing will dial you in all the way down until your first closed deal. So a closed transaction, I just want you to mention this blended estimate for your stated goal. First conversion with a ready buyer in 1 to 3 weeks is realistic based on the market research that has done. I mean, 18 people a day are moving here. A closed transaction in 45 days is achievable only in the scenario where the buyer is found in week 1 or 2. So like I said, I have about 1 to 2 weeks to find this buyer already pre-approved, move through the showing. So it's saying 30 days is very unlikely. It's being realistic and it'll give you the reasons why. That's why I love this system so much. So there it is. Grab it and let's go back onto the full screen so you have the closing statement. So to recap, this fixes the inconsistency problem, the I don't know what to do problem, and the AI overwhelm problem. The three biggest problems I'm seeing right now from real estate. So grab it, fill it out. It takes 5 questions, and you'll have a 30-day plan and beyond to get you to your next closing. So if you want to get my free help and support on this, just click the link down in the description and book a Zoom call with me, and we'll walk through it all together. I'll see you in the next video.